Hey there. So you want to know more about teas that could help lower blood pressure? Love the enthusiasm.
We're taking a deep dive today looking at some cool research. We've got an article from Healthline
Okay.
and another from NutriTea, the herbal tea company.
Yeah.
Everybody always says tea's good for you, right?
All right.
Let's see what the science actually says.
It's a really interesting area, especially, high blood pressure, hypertension. It's so common.
Yeah.
And the risks are, heart disease, stroke, that's serious stuff.
Right.
The good news is even small changes in, your daily life can make a difference.
Totally. That's what's so cool about this. Talking about tea, so simple.
Exactly.
But obviously, not medical advice here. Always talk to your doc.
Absolutely. This is more about potential, right? What's out there, what the research says.
Exactly. Okay, so Healthline gives us a good list. Some top contenders
Okay.
for managing blood pressure. They mention hibiscus,
Mm-hmm.
green tea, olive leaf tea,
Okay.
hawthorn berry, and chamomile.
Yeah.
Some I know, some I don't, but they all sound good right about now.
Right. Hibiscus. I love hibiscus tea. It's so vibrant.
Yeah.
That red color. And it's tart, right?
Yeah.
And that tartness comes from compounds that actually help your blood vessels relax.
So it's not just a pretty drink.
No.
It's actually doing something good while you're sipping.
It's working hard. Exactly.
Right.
And we see this idea with other teas too, this relaxing of the blood vessels,
Yeah.
vasodilation. Yeah.
Right.
Green tea, for example.
Yeah.
It's got these compounds called catechins.
Okay.
And those also seem to have this effect, like they're little plumbers
I love that.
going in and smoothing everything out in your arteries.
And I remember reading, there was that study, I think it was over 76,000 people.
Wow.
And green tea drinkers had lower systolic blood pressure. That's the top number, right?
Yeah, the top number, exactly. Measures the pressure when your heart beats.
Okay.
So lowering that is a big deal, yeah, for your overall heart health.
Big deal. Yeah.
Yeah.
So hibiscus green tea, check.
Olive leaf tea. Now, that's a new one for me.
It's got a milder flavor,
Mm-hmm.
more herbal, but full of these compounds. One is called orapine,
Okay.
and guess what?
What?
It helps relax those blood vessels.
It's like a theme.
Right.
So how does that actually translate into lower blood pressure? What's going on in our bodies?
Think of your blood vessels like highways.
Okay.
When they're relaxed, nice and open, blood can flow through smoothly.
Right.
Less traffic, less pressure on the walls.
Okay. That makes sense. What about hawthorn berry? I feel like I've heard of that, but...
It's been used for ages
Okay.
in traditional medicine for heart health.
Interesting.
And now modern research is like, hey, wait a minute, there's something to this,
Right.
suggesting it might work similarly, helping to dilate those vessels,
Okay.
improve circulation.
See, I love that those traditional remedies are now getting studied.
I know, it's great.
It's like the best of both worlds.
Totally.
Yeah.
A lot we can learn from traditional practices and research. Now, chamomile, that one I know.
Of course, yeah.
My go-to to unwind. Does it also have that, blood vessel power?
Well, research on its direct impact is still kind of,
Okay.
we're still learning there. But its ability to reduce stress,
Yeah.
that could be key.
Right.
Stress plays a huge role in blood pressure.
Oh, for sure.
So anything to manage that could indirectly help your heart.
So it's like a domino effect.
Yeah, exactly.
Drink chamomile, you feel calmer.
Mm-hmm.
Stress goes down, blood pressure might follow.
It's all connected.
Okay, so we've got all these potential teas.
Mm-hmm.
But how much are we talking to see these effects?
Well, Healthline mentioned 2 cups of hibiscus a day could be good.
Okay.
But that's just a guideline. Everyone's different.
Right.
Your overall health, medications, even your caffeine sensitivity.
Oh, yeah.
It's always best to chat with your doctor what's right for you.
Good point. Just because it's natural.
Doesn't mean it's for everyone.
Right.
Exactly. Okay, so we talked about some promising teas. What about the herbs themselves behind the brews? That's where NutriTea comes in.
Exactly. And they break it down.
Yeah.
Individual benefits of each herb.
It's like we're zooming in
Yes.
on the active ingredients.
The nitty-gritty.
Yes. What makes these teas tick? Okay, what's first on their list?
Well, they start with chamomile, actually,
Okay.
which ties in nicely
Right.
with what we were just talking about.
Yeah.
They highlight not just the calming effects, but its potential to reduce LDL cholesterol and triglycerides.
See, it's all connected.
Right.
I knew there was a reason I loved chamomile so much. What else did they say?
Well, big fans of green tea,
Yeah?
and they dive into how it tackles blood pressure on multiple fronts.
Okay.
We talk about the blood vessels, right?
Yeah.
But it might also help with reducing fat absorption and lowering LDL cholesterol.
Wow, so it's like a triple threat.
It's a powerhouse.
I like it even more now.
Okay, what else is on their, like, lineup?
All right, get ready for this one. Garlic.
Wait, garlic? Like the garlic?
You heard right.
In tea?
I mean, I love garlic in my food, but in my tea.
I know.
That's a new one.
It might sound a little strange.
Yeah.
But there's actually research on garlic's heart benefits.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, what are we talking about here?
Well, studies show it can really impact blood pressure.
Huh.
And yeah, NutriTea even says, like, they know it's pungent.
Right.
They suggest mixing it with other herbs to make it, a little easier to swallow.
Okay, that does make me feel better.
Yeah,
I'll be honest, I'm not giving up my chamomile for garlic tea.
I hear that.
But it's cool. They're getting creative,
Right.
finding what works.
It's all about options.
Totally. So garlic, surprisingly interesting.
Right.
What's next on their heart healthy list?
Okay, get ready. Cinnamon.
Okay, now that's something I can get.
Cinnamon's been shown to reduce both systolic and diastolic. Pretty impressive.
Wait, both numbers? That's amazing. How does that even work?
Remember how we talked about vasodilation?
Yeah.
Cinnamon, it seems to do that too.
Huh.
Relax those blood vessels, easing the pressure.
Wow, it's like a theme, right? Like these everyday ingredients, but powerful for your health.
Right.
Like cinnamon, I just thought tasty spice, but it's like a secret weapon.
It really is.
For your heart.
It shows you the power of nature.
Okay, so garlic, cinnamon, anything else I should be stocking up on?
Well, they also talk about holy basil,
Okay.
which is another one, long history in medicine, Ayurvedic medicine.
Holy basil, that sounds serious.
I know.
What's the deal there?
So they point out its adaptogenic properties, meaning it helps your body deal with stress.
Okay.
And we've said it, less stress often means better blood pressure.
It's all connected.
Right.
So not just blood pressure, but maybe calmer, handle stress better. I'm sold.
Exactly. It's that mind-body connection.
Yeah.
And get this, it might even help you sleep better.
No way, seriously.
Yeah.
It's like a miracle herb.
It's pretty remarkable.
It is.
How these herbs work in our bodies. It's not just one thing. It's the whole package, creating balance.
This is blowing my mind. Okay, so we've got chamomile, green tea, garlic, cinnamon, holy basil. That's quite the lineup.
It is.
Anything else, or are we ready to like brew a big pot of heart-healthy tea?
They've got one more trick up their sleeve.
Okay.
Their own tea blend called Nutrilipid. It combines a bunch of what we've talked about.
Ooh, their own blend. Now we're talking. What's in it?
So green tea's in there, garlic, cinnamon, holy basil.
Okay, the heavy hitters.
The heavy hitters plus hawthorn berries, turmeric.
Wow.
Sounds like a powerhouse.
It does. It's like they took all our knowledge and put it in one cup.
They did their homework,
Right.
combining ingredients strategically, boosting those benefits.
Okay, I'm sold. I need to try this. Nutrilipid, this whole deep dive has been amazing.
It has.
From like normal teas to garlic tea, who knew? Right.
But learning how these herbs actually work, it's fascinating.
It's amazing, right? And we've just scratched the surface.
Right?
There's always more to discover with natural remedies.
That's what makes it so cool. Okay, so big picture now.
Okay.
What are the key takeaways for our listener?
Yeah.
Like, what do they need to remember?
Good question. I think the big one, it's that vasodilation.
Okay.
How these teas, these herbs, they might be relaxing our blood vessels.
Right.
Improving blood flow, that seems to be the common thread.
Yeah, that highway image, I'm not forgetting that.
It's a good one, right? It is, it is.
And we can't forget antioxidants. So many of these ingredients are full of them.
Yes, those little free radical fighters, like tiny superheroes.
Exactly. Protecting ourselves from damage.
Important.
Huge.
Yeah.
And that stress management piece, both Healthline and NutriTea said it, crucial for blood pressure.
Oh, for sure.
And some teas, like our chamomile, holy basil, can bring us some calm.
It's so true. Stress is sneaky.
The word.
Wreaks havoc. I need more of these calming teas, that's for sure.
Me too. Such a simple act of self-care.
It is. And it's not just the physical effects, right? It's how these teas make us feel
Yes.
more relaxed, balanced, like in tune.
That's such an important point. It's not just treating symptoms.
Right.
It's supporting your well-being, the whole you.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Holistic approach. Our minds and bodies
Yeah.
connected,
Yes.
and what we consume matters. Food, drink, even information. It impacts how we feel.
Well said. I couldn't agree more.
Right.
Yeah.
It all matters. Okay, so we've covered a lot,
We have.
but now the fun part. What can our listener do with all this?
Well, I think the best part is this is just the start.
Okay.
Don't just take our word for it. Go explore.
Yes.
Try these teas, see what you like, how they make you feel.
I love that. It's like we gave the treasure map, but they get to go on the adventure.
Exactly. Who knows, maybe you'll find your new favorite.
Right, that's the best part. Okay, last thought-provoking question for you. What if something as simple as a cup of tea could be a step towards better heart health? Those moments of peace, of enjoying the taste, actually doing you good.
That's beautiful. It really makes you appreciate these ancient drinks.
Right.
They're more than just drinks. They're tradition, wisdom, healing.
Beautifully said. I think that's the perfect note to end on.
I agree.
Thanks for joining us for this deep dive into teas and blood pressure.
Thank you.
Until next time, happy sipping. It's not just chugging tea. It's about those moments.
It's a ritual.
Yeah. Self-care.
Exactly. But enjoying it.
Has to be pleasurable.
Right. Not another thing on the to-do list.
Exactly. Find what you like. Experiment.
Yeah. See how you feel.
How your body responds. That's the key.
Right. And I mean, these teas sound great, but they're not like a magic solution, are they?
Right. It's not like one hibiscus tea and my blood pressure's cured. It's part of a bigger picture.
Right.
The diet, the exercise, managing that stress, it all matters.
And of course, always talk to your doctor.
Absolutely, yeah. Especially if you have other health stuff going on, medications, all that.
It's a team effort, you and your doctor making the best choices for you.
Okay, so we've learned a lot today.
We have.
Now, the fun part. What can our listener do with all this?
Go out and explore. That's what I say.
I love that.
Don't take our word for it.
Right.
Try the teas, see what you like. Pay attention to how they make you feel.
It's like we gave the treasure map.
Yes.
But they get to go on the adventure.
And find the treasure.
Yeah.
Which, who knows, might be your new favorite tea.
Exactly. Okay, last question for you, a little thought-provoking. What if something as simple as having a cup of tea could actually be a step towards better heart health? Those few minutes of just peace, enjoying the taste, what if it's actually doing you good?
It's a beautiful thought, isn't it? And it makes you realize these teas, they're more than just drinks.
Right.
There's tradition there, wisdom, even healing.
Beautifully said. I think that's the perfect note to end on.
Thanks for joining us for this deep dive into teas and blood pressure. Until next time, happy sipping.